G'day everybody, how you going? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Now I was on my lunch break today, just in case my boss was watching, and I saw on the HX, on Facebook, on the HX Effects user group, somebody asked the question, can you plug two guitars in at the same time? And the main consensus was yes, if you use an AB box. If you use an AB box that looks something like this. This is the radial headlight. I think there's a cobweb hanging off it there. Or maybe some German Shepherd fluff. You never can tell on this house. So this will split the signal 4 ways and send out 4 identical signals. You can send it to 4 amps, or you can use it to plug 4 different things in. So, but I thought yes, because there's 2 return loops. So I have worked out a way to get 2 different guitars into the HX Effects and make them both work, and it works really well except for one thing. So but I'll get to that a little bit later. So I'm going to show you how I did it. So the first thing in the chain is the return 1 and 2 loop. So when you go through the different sends and returns, I've picked return 1 and 2. Just got some reverb on there as well on the chain. So if you have a look at the chain, there's my 2 returns with my 2 guitars going into it. The next one across is my clone. The next one after that is a simple EQ, and I'll tell you why I've got a simple EQ in there in a second. And last is the reverb. So if you have a look on the back here, you can see I've got this Telecaster. Plugged into the top return, and I've got this Pacifica, Yamaha Pacifica, plugged into the bottom return. And then the output is just going to the Boss Katana behind me there. Boss Katana. Now, this all sounds pretty awesome. So you can plug 2 guitars in, you can go between them. So the first problem I came across is that the Telecaster has a lower input volume to the Pacifica, which I'm running on P90 mode or humbucker mode. So what I've done is I've added just a simple EQ with just a slight level boost, just so that they pair up again. So there's the level there. You can actually bump it up as much as you like, but I think around that 2.5 dB difference made the guitars about the same volume. Right, I'll grab the Pacifica. Oh, there's no strap on it and it's covered in dust. Now the Pacifica is slightly out of tune, and I'm going to explain why in a second. So I've got my EQ on. And then to adjust for its higher output, I can turn the EQ off, so it's not getting that level boost. Right, so 2 guitars in, 1 in one return, 1 in the other return. I've got my return blocks 1 and 2 here going into the Klon just because I like it. And then I've got a simple EQ that I can turn on and off with a simple level boost to compensate for the lower output coming out of the Telecaster. Then I've got some reverb. Now, here is the problem. So you can see now that I'm trying to use the tuner. There is no input because I'm not plugged into the input, because I'm plugged into the effects loop returns. the tuner doesn't get any signal. So this bad boy is out of tune. And there is absolutely nothing I can do about it. So I've been right through the menus, I've been right through the manual, and there is no way that you can move the position of the tuner. So you're absolutely stuck without the tuner. Now, I have tried jumping a cable from one of the loops, from the effects loop sends into the input, just so I can get a signal into the tuner, but it doesn't work. So you would need a tuner first in your signal, and you would need a tuner for each guitar, which then sort of makes this not really a practical solution for getting two guitars into the HX effects. But if you tune by ear, you can still do it. Yeah, or if your guitars just stay in tune all night, which mine do not, then that might be a problem for you. So anyway, look, it's a short video today. It was just because somebody asked the question, can you plug two guitars into the HX effects at the same time? Yes, you can. And you know, if you've got a way of getting the tuner back into the signal chain, let me know, because that'd be fantastic, and that would be incredibly helpful and actually make this worthwhile. So thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful. Drop a comment if you know a better way to do this. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like, all that sort of stuff. It really helps the channel, and we actually really appreciate your time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see ya. Bye.